going to move on to our next topic, and this is a topic Robert and I are going to talk about a little bit. Angela, you can certainly add some value here too. 10 things to do before you sell your house. So let's say you're thinking about selling your home in Tampa. The very first thing you do is call the Duncan duo, because we've got the results, the reviews, the marketing prowess. There's nobody that's going to get you more exposure for your house and a better price than us. We're going to unleash the millions of dollars we spend on marketing and learning and educating ourselves to market our business. We use that same intellect to market your home, and we're going to use all those tactics. But the things that to do outside of that, the very first thing that, and this was an article that I think I saw from REMAX. I thought it was a great article. The very first thing they talked about was welcoming the buyers. Make your front door visible and accessible. Paint the door, clear debris. Paint pot or plant colorful annuals. Basically, curb appeal. Get the curb appeal on point, and that is not that expensive. It's not expensive to buy some cheap plants from Home Depot or Lowe's. Trim the plants and bushes. Put out some fresh mulch. Clean your front door or paint your front door. Right. Those are not expensive things.
Or maybe even a fake potted plant if you think you're going to kill it anyways.
Right, exactly. if you're a plant killer and
like
then a fake one.
When I go up to somebody's door when I'm going to speak to a seller about selling, I always look at the front door first. It's just a natural thing that you do. You drive up, you look at their landscaping, just naturally, and then on your way up to the front door, you can kind of tell what the inside. Speaking before, you can kind of tell what the inside of the house is going to be like, with what the outside of the house is like on your way up to the front door. It's something you do almost subconsciously, but for a seller, they'll have to invest just a little bit of money to get a big return. So make your front door and your front walkway just great. Make your front landscaping great, and your house will stick out compared to a lot of other homes out there.
The next thing, make it sparkle. Cleanliness implies the home's been well taken care of. Get out the sweat equity, get out the bottles of cleaner that you got under your sink, spend a weekend and scrub away, make every room tidy, clean the cabinets, the countertops, leave no stone unturned, make the house sparkle, get it as clean as you can.
I would even suggest just hiring a cleaning crew to come in.
True.
It's usually cheap, it's like $100. What's your time worth?
Yep.
And there's stuff that cleaning crews usually clean that you don't even think to clean. I remember the first time we had our house professionally cleaned, I thought, oh my gosh, I didn't know it was this dirty. Well, it's because that's what they do professionally.
Right.
They get stuff that you never even think of. No, and I think it's worth having somebody come in and just get it done.
The next one, start packing. Cramped and cluttered rooms turn buyers off, make your house look smaller. If you're going to hire us to sell your house, we're going to sell it, you're going to be moving, so get ahead of the game, start packing now.
Yeah, and HGTV, while it's done a lot of awful things for our profession, I think that's one of the great things is it's really prepared sellers on how to get their home ready to sell. Stuff that you think looks great probably would look cluttered to buyers, so I would say go through, with the help of your real estate agent from the Duncan Duo, hopefully, and have them go through with you and say, what stuff you can take out. And don't be emotional about it. Just get it taken out and get it decluttered.
Awesome. I think the next thing, painting wisely, looking at some different paint options, I think is a no-brainer.
Neutrals are your friend.
Yeah. And on that same line too, I think those little erase sponges are really good for smudges on the wall. Like if you don't need to repaint the whole wall, at least clean it up a little bit and it makes it look nicer.
Oh my gosh, those are fantastic.
Yeah. Fix the small stuff. Repair, replace broken, outdated hardware throughout the house. If you can see it, fix it. You don't have to go crazy with the big ticket items, but if you can see something that needs fixed, fix it.
Yeah, and even if you want to do a quick little update to your kitchen or bathroom, changing out the hardware is usually the cheapest thing you can do, and it can make a big difference because a buyer's eye is naturally drawn to that. So look at it, get a second opinion, and see if you can change it out.
On that same token, updating lighting.
Yep.
Whether you're talking light fixtures, which I think those are very cheap to replace, even if you're just talking light bulbs, get bright light bulbs, replace any burnt out light bulbs. Make it as bright as you can. Frame windows. Ensure you have the right window treatments. Boost the appearance of your house. Window treatments can make a big difference as well. Next on the list, set the table. Having the table set like it, with silverware out, plates out. Set the example that, hey, look, this is the dining room. Make it clear that that's the room for that. You know, you'll have a lot of people that don't have vision. They'll walk through a house. Oh, it doesn't have a dining room. Well, it had a dining room. There's just a desk in it. You know, so you know, best to think of how the home is best marketed. You know, get a dining room table in there, and then set the table. Hide unsightly everyday items. You know, you've got the NASCAR collection, or you know, your kids have dirty stuff, or you know, toys they chew on. Hide those things. Put them in the closet. Put them under the bed. And last but not least, don't forget your backyard. A lot of people do everything on the front to get people in, and the backyard looks like a train wreck. So, you know, have it nice and kept, clean it. You know,
your grass.
Cut your grass. You know, paint the fence. You know, get rid of anything dead, and make the backyard look nice. Because that's the place people are going to spend more of their time than the front yard.
Well, I also think in the garage too. I mean, you're a car guy, so
Tidy
the
up the
garage is
garage.
important too. Make sure that that's nice and neat.